What's going on, crypto crew? Welcome back to Zacchy Crypto Update, your go-to source for the latest in blockchain, market trends, and those crypto insights that keep you ahead of the game. I'm your host, Zacchy, and today we're diving deep into the world of XRP and the burning question on everyone's mind: when are we getting those XRP ETFs? The experts are weighing in, and the signs are pointing towards sooner rather than later. Buckle up, hit that like button, and if you're new here, subscribe for more crypto alpha. So, the big news is that CME's XRP Futures are officially live. This is a huge deal, folks. CME, as in the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, is a major player in the financial world. The fact that they're now offering futures contracts on XRP means that institutional investors can trade and manage their exposure to XRP in a regulated environment. But here's where it gets really interesting. According to market expert Nate Geraci, this CME development makes the approval of a Spot XRP ETF a matter of time. Why? Well, it all comes down to a previous legal battle involving Grayscale and the SEC. The court basically said if you're allowing futures ETFs for a crypto, you can't logically reject a spot ETF for the same crypto based on manipulation concerns. Since CME futures are now regulated by the CFTC, Commodity Futures Trading Commission, it strengthens the argument for an XRP ETF. My take on this? Geraci is spot on. The SEC is going to have a very hard time justifying a continued rejection of XRP ETFs given the existence of these CME futures. It sets a powerful precedent. And it's not just Geraci. Polymarket traders are putting their money where their mouth is, with an 83% prediction that the SEC will approve an XRP ETF this year. Bloomberg analysts Eric Balchunas and James Seyfarth are even more bullish, giving it an 85% chance. That's a strong consensus. Several major asset managers, including Grayscale, Bitwise, and Franklin Templeton, have already filed applications with the SEC to offer these ETFs. They see the demand, and they want to be first in line. Now let's be real, the SEC can still throw curveballs. The ongoing Ripple lawsuit, while separate, adds a layer of uncertainty. Some analysts believe the SEC might wait until that's resolved before giving the green light. However, my opinion is that the CME futures development is too significant to ignore. The pressure is mounting on the SEC to be consistent in its rulings. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse himself acknowledged the CME futures launch as a key institutional milestone for XRP. He's clearly optimistic about what this means for the future, but as we mentioned, the Ripple lawsuit is still hanging over everything. Legal experts say it could drag on for months. Will this delay the ETF approval? It's possible. But I think the market momentum and the CME futures argument are strong enough to push things forward, regardless of the lawsuit's timeline. So, what does all this mean for you, the crypto investor? Well, an XRP ETF would open the floodgates to institutional money. It would make it much easier for traditional investors to get exposure to XRP without having to directly buy and hold the cryptocurrency. This increased demand could drive the price of XRP significantly higher. It would also further legitimize XRP in the eyes of the mainstream financial world. This is a huge step towards wider adoption. Important disclaimer, guys. Remember, cryptocurrency investments are highly volatile and carry significant risks. The information I'm providing here is for educational and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Always do your own thorough research, understand the risks involved, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Your capital is at risk. In conclusion, the signs are pointing towards an XRP ETF being approved. The CME futures launch is a major catalyst, and the experts are largely in agreement. While the Ripple lawsuit adds some uncertainty, the overall trend is very bullish. That's it for today's Zacchy Crypto Update. If you found this video valuable, smash that like button, share it with your crypto friends, and leave a comment below with your thoughts on the XRP ETF situation. I love hearing from you. Until next time, stay safe, stay smart, and keep those portfolios green. Peace out.